What drew me to Big Picture South Burlington was the freedom to do my own thing.
I could study the things that I wanted to study, and I could pursue different fields that weren't necessarily offered in school.
I was getting by, but I wasn't passionate in what I was learning.
I immediately felt this feeling of just these open, loving arms.
Big Picture sounded like a great opportunity, so I went for it.
Big Picture learning is a learning model that starts with the student's interests and tries to be as experiential and real-world and authentic as possible. We try to put their interests at the center, but still help them to build the disciplines and habits of mind that are necessary to have a successful life.
The beauty of Big Picture is the opportunity to explore things deeply and to explore that information in a variety of ways, including college classes, including classes at the high school, but really in terms of internships, in terms of working with mentors. Those are all pieces of learning that set them apart.
I worked at Arts Riot. I was an intern there when I was in Big Picture, and that was my first internship. And I met a lot of really incredible people through that, not even just at Arts Riot, but artists that came into Arts Riot.
Internships have ranged over the years from places like Vermont Public Radio, a pulmonary lab up at UVM, the Vermont Youth Orchestra, Echo Lake and Aquarium Center. They're as diverse as the students we have, and I'm always amazed at the generosity of this community.
So we don't ever in our lives learn one thing at a time. We learn things in a very integrated manner, and one of the great things about Big Picture is the opportunity to incorporate many facets of learning into one project.
Building a recording studio in the Big Picture room, that was a really cool project for me. I had an opportunity to kind of take the fundraising into my own hands. We raised like $1,000 for the studio.
So the question has come up in the past about whether college-bound students should be applying to Big Picture, taking part in Big Picture, and my response is absolutely.
Big Picture prepared me for college, definitely, which is what I chose to do after high school.
I realized that I wanted to go to school and I wanted to put everything into it.
I still use my Big Picture resume now.
After I graduated, I started at Community College of Vermont. I did 2 years there, and then I transferred to the University of Vermont.
I got into every college that I applied to.
So right now I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Music with a concentration in jazz studies and a minor in Italian language.
Having the freedom in high school allowed me to manage my freedom in college.
Now I'm very good at getting my work done when I need to and just managing my time and making sure I'm meeting my deadlines.
I hope to pursue a master's in jazz performance at Queens College.
Big Picture can be a life-changing experience.
I don't think there's a student in this school. I don't think there's a person in this world that this kind of learning environment wouldn't benefit. There's as many different types of students in Big Picture as there are people in the world.